Ow! Alright. My friends! My friends! My friends! What's up, everyone? My name is Kai. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Yeah, so I'm back. I'm back. Today, I went for a walk over to, kind of the shopping area that, in theory, is closer to my house. In theory. Oh god, it was a pain in the ass. Also, I didn't realize that, we're in heat wave warning right now. I didn't realize that we're in heat wave warning right now. So, yeah, that was not fun. But I'm back. I'm back. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are happy. I hope everything's going good. So we beat the haunted house area, but now I'm not too sure where to go. We beat the haunted house area, and we beat the little egg guy. I don't know who he is. He's probably like one of Bowser's kids or something. But not quite too sure what to do now. Not quite too sure. So I'm just gonna adventure around a little bit. Guys, I hope you're well. My arm is killing me. But I don't take pain medication. I don't take pain medication. I have a very strict aversion to pain medication because I don't want to get addicted to it, right? So I don't even take things like Tylenol. So my doctor gave me a prescription of Percocets, and yeah, I'm not really interested in that. Not really interested in that. Not interested in that at all. So I didn't even fill the prescription. Well, I didn't take it when I went to the pharmacy to pick up my meds. They said, "Oh, you have 2 meds here," and I just left the perks. I don't want them. I hear horrible stories about people getting hooked on perks, and there's an opium crisis going on right now in Canada, and I just don't want anything to do with it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna use like CBD. I'm just gonna use CBD. I can go the cannabis stores in our town sell like CBD lotion. Don't do school and stay in drugs. No, definitely not. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? I don't know where to go. Well, we'll figure it out. So, Toxic, how are you doing? Hoodlum, my man. My man. So there's nothing down here. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I go in here? Maybe I go in here? You're good? That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you're good. I'm good. I'm good. I've decided that Sundays, even though Sunday is a big streaming day for me, and I usually get a few donations on Sundays, I am going to start dedicating Sundays just to uh filming for the channel, like instead of being on live stream, because whenever I'm on live stream, I can't be filming videos, right? Hey man, just wanted to say hi. Hey Richard, what's up? My man. Just wanted to say hi, can't stay working overtime. Working overtime, eh? Working overtime. Well, good luck at work. Good luck at work. Want to buy a new gun, so I need the hours. Oh, cool. That's cool, man. What kind of a piece are you looking for? What kind of a piece are you looking for? To be honest with you, I'm against guns. But if I were to move to like an open carry state where people are allowed to carry guns, I think that it would be the first thing that I would buy. Even though I don't necessarily want to ever use it. The problem with me owning a gun is myself. You know, I deal with, I go to therapy for certain reasons, and me in possession of a gun would be very deadly, but only for me. But I get it. I get it. When I was young, I really liked guns because I used to go shooting with my uncle all the time. But something happened. I don't know what it was, but something happened, and we were never allowed to go back shooting with my uncle again. I think I got shot in the leg. I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that birdshot, there was I don't know. And it's hard because my sister was there, and I'm pretty sure that my sister was the one that shot me. But don't worry, guys. It wasn't like a direct shot or anything. What happened was, I think, now I don't really remember because I was so young, but I think that maybe there was a misfire that happened inside of the range, and we were skeet shooting, right? So we were just using birdshot, and I'm pretty sure that there was a miss shot inside the thing, and I got ricocheted by a piece of birdshot, I think, because I have a scar. I have a scar on my leg that looks like an entry hole. And I remember that getting injured there when I was young. But back in the day, I was really into guns. I used to go to the... You'll overcome that idealization stuff. You're so worth seeing to the end. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it big time. I appreciate it. And you know what? I'll tell you this honestly. Since I moved out of my old living situation, not a single thought of it, other than like when I'm talking about it online or something like that. But not a single thought. I never realized just how depressed I was living there. You know, and I blocked my old roommate, but I forgot to block his phone number. So he messaged me like a week after I moved out, and he's like, "Are you ever coming home?" And he's like, "Yeah, are you ever coming home?" And I'm like, because I didn't tell him that I moved out. I didn't tell him that I moved out. I just left, right? And I just texted him back, and I just said no. And then he says to me, "Well, I have a gift for you." He's like, "I have a gift for you, and you left a couple things here, and I really just don't want to go back. I just really don't want to go back. I don't need any gifts. You know what I mean? And also, It sounds very fishy. It sounds very fishy. But I'm very happy here. I saw a video of a party and a man had a gun and he gave it to a toddler. I think it was just to make a noise, and then the toddler shot the man in his head and killed him. Yeah, that's crazy, man. The amount of, there are, like, toddlers and infants that they just have blood on their mind. They just have blood on their mind. I'm just joking. No, that shit's really sad. Gun violence. But you know what? I am not American. So I'm not really going to tackle that. I'm not American. Here in Canada, we have very strict gun control. In Canada, it would be illegal for me to own a gun. Even if I passed all of the examinations and stuff, because I've stayed in a mental facility, I would not be allowed to own a gun for the rest of my life. So that sucks, but it's good. It's good. Like, I shouldn't own one at all. But I have thought, because I do want to move to the States one day. I feel like I could just, I think I could make more money in the States. I think that I would be more financially successful in the States than here in Canada, because, I don't know. One day I will move to the States. But I'd be very uncomfortable moving to an open carry state. Middle Eastern party, I think. Certainly not Western. Well, you never know, man. You never know. I mean, people just, You know what's really funny, though? Watching gun safety videos that were from the 80s and the 90s. Oh, Lord, that's funny. Oh, Lord, that's funny. There's this one where these two kids are like, there's one where these two kids are like pushing, they're like play fighting, and then the kid is like, oh yeah, I'll be right back, and he goes into like his parents' room and comes out with a rifle and then shoots them. God damn it, it's funny. It's so funny because it's such a weird juxtaposition. They're like play wrestling, and then all of a sudden the kid is like, oh yeah, I'll show you. Goes into his dad's room, gets a shotgun, or gets a rifle and shoots him. Oh shoot. Okay. I need to quickly look up, where I have to go now. I know that there's going to be a... God damn. I know that there's going to be a, Damn it. I know that there is a square block that we have to break. I'm not too sure where the square block is. I guess we'll just go to the left, because it was pretty close to the beginning, I think. But that's what we're looking for. I think that's what we're looking for, a gray block. Maybe it's down here. I don't think so, but maybe. Oh, this is just my house. I like this house. There we go. Oh, it's Luigi! It's Luigi! Kid had it coming. They're just so dramatic, those old, any old, like, information video. They're so fun to watch. Training video. Old training videos are so fun to watch. They're so fun to make fun of, too. Right now, I have already filmed it. I'm just editing it. I did a reaction to the Divx sales. The Divx salesman training video, the Divx. I don't know if you guys know what Divx is, but Divx was like a, it was like a, it was kind of like a video on demand service, but from the 90s. It was basically, instead of buying a DVD, because DVDs, you got to remember, are old, right? DVDs, I think, came out in like 1991 or 1992. DVDs have been around for a really long time. And back in the day, they were unbelievably expensive. Like a DVD would cost you like $50. And there was Divx. So with Divx, what you could do is you could buy like a Divx DVD for like $10, and then it would only play one time, and then you would have to call them to unlock more credits. It's just so silly. Hey, try plugging it in. What is going on? What is going on? Kai, what are some strange Japanese game shows you know? The greatest Japanese game show of all time was Takeshi's Castle. Here in North America, it was rebranded as Extreme Elimination Challenge. But, yeah, Takeshi's Castle is 100% the best Japanese game show ever. Imagine a game show like Wipeout, but with absolutely zero safety precautions. Absolutely zero safety precautions. That's what Takeshi's Castle was. That was so good. It's so hot out. Yeah, I know, Ethan. I was out today, and I didn't check the weather before I left, and I got like 10-15 minutes into town, and oh, it was bad. It was bad. How are you feeling? You love piracy? You want to be a swashbuckling pirate? Do you want to be a swashbuckler? Damn it. I can't gain any experience points from these guys. That turkey shirt is hard. You like that? Damn it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. When I was in Turkey, I wanted to get, this was just, this shirt was sold like everywhere. Like every single souvenir place had this red shirt. And I was like, you know what? I want to get the red shirt. I want to get it. The Pirate Divx format got so popular, even DVD players started putting that. Are you serious? Divx? So funny. You want to be a game emulating swashbuckler? That's very cool. You know what? I live with a Muslim family, and I need to start learning some of the language. You know what I mean? I think it would be polite of me to learn things like hello and goodbye and good morning and good night. I'd like to learn those. What do Muslim people speak? Because I don't wanna just go and ask. For some reason that seems, I don't know. Do they speak Arabic? Do they speak Arabic? I'm not too sure. Not the Divx you mentioned, but the video codec. Okay. Okay, I've gone all the way back now, and I don't know where to go. I've fallen and I can't get up. Where do I go? If anybody can help me, that would be great. So, basically, I beat, oh, damn it. Muslim people speak Arabic. Salam alaikum. What does salam alaikum mean? Because I've heard that before. I just want to be polite. I kind of feel weird here because the thing is, like, it's so weird. Like, I live with an entire family, but the family doesn't, like, acknowledge me at all. It's almost like I'm a ghost. It's almost like I'm a ghost walking around. Like the other day, um, they were lifting some stuff, and I was just like, "Hey guys, do you want some help? I can help lifting." No, 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 no. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. I'm just trying to be polite. Alaikum salam is how you not sure, just a greeting. It's a greeting though. It's not offensive. It's a greeting though. It's not offensive. You know what I think though? I see a lot of turkey flags in the house. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and guess that they're from Finland. Um, so I thought that it would be nice to. They're from Finland, you guys. Actually, with the way Europe is right now, that wouldn't be out of question. Um, what was I gonna say? I did a lot of photography in Istanbul, and I was thinking it might be nice to go to the dollar store and pick up like a photo album. And I thought it would be nice to print up all of my professional photos and put them all in there and give them to the landlady just as a fuck my elbow, just as a little gift, just as a little gift. I like to give things to people. If you haven't noticed by now, I have my postcard club. Nobody signed up for my postcard club now. Sign up for my postcard club. Um, I have a postcard club, and I love to send out stuff, and I've sent out like goodies with the postcard. You don't just get a postcard; you get a bunch of goodies. Um, and last month in the postcard club, I sent out packages of poutine gravy. I sent poutine gravy out to my American and other audience, and then European audience, so that they can try a little bit of Canada at home. I think that's a great thing to throw into the postcard club because it's thin enough that it stays in an envelope, and I don't need to mail it as a package. Kai, would you give me $100? No, I wouldn't give you $100. If you're streaming, I might throw you $5 though. If you're streaming, I might throw you like $5. I've gotten a $100 donation one time, and it absolutely blew my mind. What is poutine gravy? Poutine gravy. So poutine here in Canada is like it's kind of like our national dish. It's kind of what Canada is known for. But all it is it's fries, gravy, and cheese curds. So you put the fries on, you put the cheese on, and then you pour hot gravy all over it, and then the gravy melts the cheese. Very delicious, very delicious. But the gravy that you use is poutine gravy. It's not like turkey gravy or like if you were to make a poutine with like turkey gravy, it would be pretty gross. So it's just special. Is poutine better than chili cheese fries? Ooh, I don't know. I prefer chili cheese fries. I prefer chili cheese fries, but a lot of people would say a lot of people would say poutine is better. Sorry, I mean 100,000? No, I would not give you $100,000. If I had a lot of money though, like if I ever like hit it big on YouTube and started making like serious money, I would help a lot of smaller YouTubers get equipment that they need. That's what I would do. I would put together like a fund that is for younger creators that don't necessarily have maybe a camera or a microphone. Maybe not a camera because camera's expensive, but something like a microphone, something like that. I think would be pretty cool. And I would give a lot to I would give a lot to the cancer hospital that saved my life. I would also donate to the rehab, but I'd feel a little bit off about donating to the rehab because the rehab is private. You know what I mean? It's not a public thing. It's a private thing. So you shouldn't really donate to private things. Hey, Kate, what's going on? What's going on? It's so good to see ya. It's so good to see ya. How are you feeling? Uh-oh, it looks like Mario has the flu. It looks like... But how am I supposed to get these jabronis? Oh, Lord. I can't do anything. And tapping this button is incredibly painful with my arm injury. I still haven't gotten my sling yet. I still haven't gotten my sling for my arm yet. Not good. I need to get that. I completely forgot to get it today. And I went to the drugstore. But, I completely forgot about it. Okay. Kai told us about his poutine gravy from Canada just now. Yeah, we're just talking about poutine. Poutine. Putin. Putin. I personally think that poutine's overrated. I'm not against it. I strongly disagree that poutine should be like Canada's like national dish kind of thing, because it's quite literally a side dish. You know what I mean? It's I think that if you were gonna have Canada and you were gonna represent it with like one meal, there's so many more meals that are Canadian that you could do. You know, like a Montreal smoked meat sandwich with grainy mustard, right? That is something that you really only get in Montreal. Around Canada and like delis, you can buy it, but if you've ever been in Canada and you've had like a nice big Montreal smoked meat sandwich, on like rye bread with mustard, oh Lord! And the thing is, you could have that and then just have the poutine as a side. You know what I mean? And that would be a much better representation of Canada. Or like an open face hot chicken sandwich. I don't know if you guys know what an open face sandwich is, but it's basically just the bottom bread, and then you put the stuff. You don't eat it with your hands. You don't eat an open face sandwich with your hands. You eat it with a fork and knife because you cover it in gravy and stuff. But that's a much better Canadian dish, because we have a specific Canadian chicken sandwich sauce, and it's specifically Canadian, and it's so good. Choose a gaming console, handheld or console. First to choose is my decision. I would say, I don't know, console. It's hard though because handheld, you can take it anywhere. I don't know. I want Sony to release another PSP. If they did that, that would be a day one purchase. I don't even mind paying an extra $100 to the scalper. That would be a day one purchase for me. You know, I used to collect for the PSP before I really started streaming, before I really started bringing my own personality to the channel. I had a really big PSP collection. I had such a big PSP collection by the time that I got back, Nintendo. I will always pick Nintendo over Sega. Sega's really good though, but Nintendo's just better. Modern PSP is still pretty good. Yeah, Or a PS Vita, a modded PS Vita. Have you guys ever played the? Have you guys ever played the game for the PSP called Infected? It's a game where you run around trying to get as many venereal diseases as possible. Have you ever played that game? No. It's a really, really cool game. And if you like Slipknot, the band Slipknot, all of the members of Slipknot are in that game as unlockable characters. NES or SNES? I don't know. I have to go with the original NES just because I've played a lot more games for it. Like, I'm sure that the Super Nintendo is superior, but I've only played maybe 40 or 50 Super Nintendo games, whereas I've played hundreds of NES games. So I would say, oh, these characters suck Sonny Siaki's ass. This is awful. Yeah, I like the Famicom. If you are a fan, if you are a fan of the NES, I highly, highly, highly suggest you to not buy an NES and to instead buy a Japanese Famicom. And yeah, because 9 times out of 10, the games are way cheaper. The games are way cheaper, and you don't really need you don't need English for, like, choose any NES game. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. I always see that commercial in my thing there. So that's what I would go for. Adventures of Bayou Billy. Yeah, if you are interested in the NES, pick up a Famicom. You can pick up a modded Famicom that will hook into just normal AV cables for about $60. You know, they're not very expensive at all. And then get your games in Japanese. You don't need English to play Mario 3. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many games that you just don't need any English for because they're so simple. You'll save a ton of money. You'll save a ton of money. They have a complete in box. I was at the video game store today just looking around because it's beside the drugstore. And they had they didn't have that Mario baseball game. That's what I went in looking for. What was I gonna say? Oh, come on, Kai, you can do it. I forget. Shoot. Oh, they had a CIB box copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. $350. $350. That's expensive. That's expensive. It's cool to see a box version of that game, though. No. Okay. Has anybody here ever broken their elbow before? Has anybody here broken their elbow before and can give me some advice? Because my fucking arm is killing me, and I keep forgetting not to use it. Maybe that's what the sling is for. I don't really want to wear a sling. I really don't want to wear a sling. Because, it's just uncomfortable, and I don't want to wear... But I keep using my arm. I think that's the problem. Apparently my elbow looks like a spider web. Damn it! Apparently my elbow looks like a spider web. You should wear it, I think it's so it heals in the correct position. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it'll stop me from using it because I keep moving it to do things, and I shouldn't be doing that. Very painful. 6 to 8 weeks though. I'm lucky they didn't need to cast it. I'm lucky they didn't need to cast it. That is yeah, I'm glad that they didn't have to cast it. Okay, you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need to I think try plugging it in is right. You should wear it at heels. Okay. I'll get one I'll get one tomorrow. I'll get one tomorrow. The only problem is I only have right now I only have like $250 for the entire month of August. So hopefully they're not expensive. Hopefully the thing is like if you go maybe I'll just go to Walmart and find one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It would be nice if they just gave you one. Like, the hospital has to have, allow trust and recover. Okay. 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 I'll get that. I'll get that. Big ouch. Big ouch. Luckily, when I'm streaming, I can just kind of keep it in that position, you know? Oh my god, I had a dream last night that I woke up and I was unbelievably obese. Like, unbelievably obese. And, I was like one of those people that you would see, on my 600-pound brother or whatever that show's called. And I ran all of my screens and all of my computers and stuff were like up in the air, like mounted on the ceiling and stuff, so I could do my live streams. And I was just lying there, like completely spread out in my underpants, just playing games. It was awful. How did you bail going down the hill? I wasn't going down the hill. It was the stupidest thing. I wasn't even going that fast. What happened was, there was I was going across the street, and you know how your driveway has like a tiny little bump before the driveway starts? I didn't notice that bump because I just thought because it was a low bump. It was a bump that was like very, very small, and I didn't notice it. And I was actually checking something on my phone. Like I was riding, and I was like kind of like looking down at my phone, and then I hit that edge of like the driveway, and I just flew forward, and the very first thing that fell on the ground was my elbow, and then it pulled my arm, and then my ankles got rolled and everything. I didn't realize that I injured my ankles. My ankles are gonna be okay. It's not really a big deal. Not really a big deal. But I pulled my muscles. I pulled these muscles here. Actually, you know what? I might be bruising by now. He said that I'm gonna... No. Ooh. He said that most likely the side of, this whole side is gonna, turn, like, blue. But yeah, very painful. You want to know something crazy? This is the second worst injury that I've ever gotten from skateboarding, and I skateboarded when I was a kid for years. Ever since I was a small kid, up until I was 25, I skateboarded. Up until I was like 25, I skateboarded. So I'm an experienced skateboarder, but the thing is, I've never ridden a penny board, and it's a lot different. It's a lot different. Alright, so I gotta find that other tube. Where was it? Alright. Tonight, pizza night. Need elbow pads and knee pads. And a helmet. Yeah, like I'm... Right now, to be honest with you, I'm a little scared of riding my skateboard. I did ride it today, but I only rode it on very flat surfaces that were like freshly paved because I'm like paranoid now. But I think I'm gonna not skateboard for a little bit. You know, I really don't want to injure myself again. Because I have a big trip coming up. At the end of the summer. And my doctor said this is going to take 6 to 8 weeks. And that's like 2 months long. That means that I'm still going to be dealing with this crap. What is it, August now? In like October. It'll be like October 1st, and I'll still be in a fucking sling. That is so frustrating. But if it has to be done, it has to be done. Does anybody have any advice for me when it comes to the gym? Does anybody have any advice for me when it comes to the gym? Because I'm still going to work out this arm, but I don't want this arm to just become tiny. But I guess it's going to, isn't it? I guess that's just natural. I'm gonna lose weight in my arm. Also, I've lost weight. My belly is getting smaller and smaller. I thought that I was at 175. Yesterday when I weighed in at the end of my gym session, I was 165. So I've lost weight, probably in my stomach. My stomach is finally, no, I don't want to do that. My stomach is finally turning into something that I can start being proud of. You want to see? You want to see? Look. I've still got this, but doing pretty good. And I haven't had that in a very long time. I haven't had that since I was in, like, high school. I used to have rollerblades as a kid. Oh, you know what I always wanted to do, but I had no idea who sold them, where to buy them, and I also thought that all my friends would make fun of me, because we were skateboarders, right? When we were young, we were skateboarders. And, we were damn good skateboarders too. Like me and my friend at the time, I'm not gonna say his name because I fucking hate him now, but we were both we were sponsored by a skateboard shop. They didn't give us any money, but they gave us free decks. They gave us like equipment and stuff like that. And it was cool. We even went to one competition in... we also went to one competition in Mississauga at a big skate park. You can look this up online. It's an amazing skate park. We went to a competition there. It's called Iceland. Iceland Skate Park. It has like a 20-foot bowl in it. It's sick. So we were good at skateboarding. But something that I really wanted to do was do those rollerblading tricks. Like get those rollerblades that had the middle thing like cut out so you could do grinds on your blades and stuff like that. Oh my lord, I wanted to do that for so long, but I was I guess I was just too I peer pressure maybe. I thought my friends would make fun of me. Really stupid excuse. But yeah, that's something that I never learned, and I really, really wanted to learn. Because when I was a skateboarder, I was a street skater. I wasn't vert. My friend was vert, I was street. I did not like vert at all. I could never learn how to actually get air in a half pipe, like go up, ollie, and then land. Never learned how to do that. I learned how to do a lot of like stalls, like when you go up it and you land on like the top, and you can do like stalls like that and then go back down. But I could never like go up and get air and do stuff. That's what my friend did. But I just did street stuff. So I oh shoot, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Verdant Street. So Vert, you know, like half pipes? Yeah, you know, like half pipes and bowls and stuff like that, where people go up and down and they do their tricks and stuff. That's Vert. And then street skating is like flip tricks, grinds, a lot of manual stuff like that. But you're usually doing it on like over stairs, like you're jumping down a set of stairs, or you're there's not too many like actual vert ramps. X Games should be more popular. I'm surprised X Games isn't more popular, but you know what? I understand why X Games isn't that popular, because um it's just a niche thing. You know what I mean? Like when you're and all this stuff is new too. X Games will get more popular with time. Because you got to remember, adults that are older than someone like myself, right? Like 50, 60-year-olds, you know? They didn't grow up watching any kind of skateboarding competition, right? So they're adults. They're not going to watch this skateboarding competition because, one, they probably don't even know about it. And two, it's just not something that they've been introduced to, right? But us, like, I think I watched the first X Games. I think the first X Games was, I think 1997, 1998 or 1997. Let me, I'm actually curious now. Can somebody Google when the first X Games was? Yeah, I've been to a skateboarding event. It was not X Games, but it was called Nitro Circus. Have you guys ever heard of Nitro Circus before? You've probably seen lots of clips of Nitro Circus. If you've ever seen the guy on a wheelchair go down the giant ramp and like do a backflip and land, that's Nitro Circus. Oh, also, you know what I'm gonna be saving up for in October? If we can get enough donations for it, there's a big monster truck and dirt bike like event coming to my town in October. Big monster trucks, dirt bikes going off ramps and stuff. That'll be very, very cool. I want to get a I looked at because the tickets are already on sale because it's in October. I want to get the VIP ticket because it allows you to basically, if you saw my video about the fall fair that I went to, you'll see that there was like these huge barns like in there, and what they do is before the show, they have all of the monster trucks parked in there, and then you can go into them. You can like sit in them. You can take photos and stuff like that. I really, really want to do that. I think that would make for a really cool video. Bye. Bye, Toxic. Bye, Hoodlum. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop a like, my friend. So, I got the offer back from the video game company that wants to sponsor me, and I got the typical, oh my god! Oh my god, that is so cool! Oh my goodness, buddy! That is so cool, and all of the memberships went to regular viewers of the channel. Oh! Thank you so much, man! Are you telling me the Toxic didn't get one? Oh, no! What are the fucking odds of that? What are the odds of that? Thank you, plugin. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. That really, really helps with the channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Why was my Loud Gift membership turned off? Oh my goodness, why would that even be an option? Why would that be an option? Do you want gifts? No. Who doesn't want gifts? Oh my god! Oh my lord. Plugging it in. Buddy. Good gravy. Thank you. Thank you. I can't possibly thank you. Thank you. Because of things like that, I'm able to do exciting things on the vlogs and stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know what, buddy? Those 10 gift memberships will pay for the I will pay for it with that, and I'll dedicate that video to you. I think that's because trolls may not want to be associated with the channel. I don't know. Buddy, I am going to use that to film the, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a Toronto skyline cruise and get a really, thank you. That video, that whole thing will be dedicated to you. I really, really appreciate it. Keep an eye out for that shout out. Thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, man. I know you changed your channel name, but thanks for advocating for sobriety. Absolutely. You know, just because I changed my channel name does not mean that I've stopped being sober. It doesn't mean that I've stopped caring about being sober or anything like that. I will always help anybody out there who needs some advice when it comes to drinking and stuff. I will always be there. I will always prioritize it. You know, even if I'm literally in the middle of live streaming and I've done it before. I've done it a few times before. Even if I'm in the middle of live streaming, I will take a break and we can have an hour-long chat, you know? So I'll keep doing that, buddy. I'll keep doing that. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You don't need to keep doing that, man. You don't need to keep doing that. You don't need to keep doing that, but oh lord, is it appreciated. Triplug, do you have a money tree? No, that is so kind. I know how hard you guys work for that stuff, so I really fucking appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And that was the last one. Okay, good. Good. That was the last one. Good. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do for you, Toxic? I want you to be a member too. what I'm gonna do is the next time I'm at the grocery store, okay, the next time I go to the grocery store, I'm going to buy a I'm gonna buy like a $20 Visa gift card, right? I'm gonna buy a $20 Visa gift card, and I'm gonna send that over to you. I'm gonna send that over to you, um, and then you can sign up for a membership, and whatever you have left, you can buy yourself some candy or ribbons or whatever children buy these days. But no, well, I'll make that happen for you, buddy. I'll make that happen for you. If I could just select you and pay for it, I'd do that. But next time I go out, I'll get that and I'll send it over to you. Thank you, plugging it in. That unbelievably is helpful. Last month I lost a ton of members, and the end of month payment was noticeably affected. But thank you. That really helps the channel. That really helps. Oh man, I need to stop using this arm. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just need to quickly use the washroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hold on, Kai. I was gone a minute. Yeah, for sure. Give me 1 second.
0 Hour for Nintendo 64. For mature audiences only.
Weapons, 40 new and returning characters, hundreds of new puzzles to solve, and 15 larger-than-life 3D levels. Earthworm Jim 3D. Get in, or get out.
Excitebike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone.
Sorry.
たもかっこいいねなんて言ってる場合じゃないよ。ほらほら見て見て、ナイスジャンプナイスターン。俺ってかっこいいね。どうなのよこの走り、すっげえの。やればできるもんだこれが。こいつは手強いコースだぜ。技を磨いて駆け抜けろ。任天堂エキサイトバイク64。
All right, my friends, I'm back. I'm back. All right. Hey, Patty. Patty's Skywalker Show. Hey, Patty Skywalker Show. What's going on? Ow, God damn it. How's it going? How's it going? We have a great community, buddy. We have a great community, and you are more than welcome to be a part of it. We have a really great community of people here that we all support each other. You missed 3 gift memberships in a row, yeah. We all support each other. Everybody's super cool. We have a really great community here. What I try to do, I'm going to be straight up honest with you, Patty. I am not the best gamer at all. The reason why I do this is just to have fun and to show and just to have a place for people to come hang out, you know? Even in RPGs, sometimes I'll just grind and we'll just talk and we'll just hang out. Like last night, I grinded for like 2 hours just doing the same thing over and over again. And it was a lot of fun because we all get to hang out and stuff. It's a really good time here. No judgment-free zone too. Judgment-free zone. It doesn't matter what your nationality is, what your sexuality is. We are all cool. Welcome. If you're not good at gaming, then I don't know what tier I am. You know what? There are games that I am good at. Like, I'm very good at Resident Evil 2. I'm very good at Resident Evil. I'm very good at the Resident Evil games. I'm very good at Quake. I'm very good at Quake. But I'm not really that good at much else. Like, I would never be able to enter a competition for any game. You know? But I just like having fun. And the thing is, I know for a fact that what I like to think of is when I was in the hospital, I used YouTube as an escape for me, you know? I was going through my cancer, I was going through horrible things during the day, and I had to have something to relax with at night. And that's what I did. I didn't watch live streams, I just watched YouTube. But I know that there's an escape for some people. So whenever I hear that somebody's like just doing good, that's amazing, because there's so many people in life that aren't doing good. And I want to be here just for a place where we can all chill and not worry about stuff. Where are you watching from, Patty? Where are you watching from? I love to hear how far my channel can reach. You're not in Australia by any chance, are you? I need help with it, from an Australian with something that I'm working on. Oh, yes, and guys, remember, I am starting a new show. I am starting a new show where I interview people about their collections. Now, if you want to be on the show, no problem. You have to be, well, no, there would be no reason. You have to be over 16. Yeah, I don't want to have literal, like, yeah. But if you have a collection, it doesn't matter if it's video games, it doesn't matter what it is. If you have a collection that you want to show off, shoot me an email. My email is it's not in the description of this video. I put a post out. On my community page, and my email is there. If you have anything cool that you want to show off, let me know, and we'll set up an interview with you. It would be a great way for smaller channels to be able to have a bigger platform and get, like, you can advertise your channel, you can do all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you want to be a part of that, let me know. And it really doesn't matter what you collect. Damn it, a rock! It really doesn't matter what you collect. It could be video games, it could be plushies, it could be stamps. I really don't care. I want to know what the collection means to you, why you collect it in the first place, and then show off some of the rarest stuff that you have. I think that would be super, super cool. 1 HP. You know who inspired it? The vacuum guy. The vacuum guy that I promoted a little while on my channel about a month ago. The vacuum collector guy. He inspired this whole show that I'm doing. Because this guy just straight up collects vacuums. And I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. They take up so much fucking space. None of them are aesthetically pleasing. It's just a bunch of vacuums. But this guy loves them. And I think that's really cool. I think that is really cool. And it opened up my eyes to what people could collect. You know? Because you can collect anything. You can collect anything. When I was young, I had a collection of fossils. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. When I was young, when I lived at my grandma's house, we were very close to the Humber River. And the Humber River, you can, if you bring like a pickaxe and just chop at it, you can find fossils there. And it's very cool. Yeah, I love fossils. I would love to have a fossil of a cicada or a like some kind of a spider or something like that. That'd be so cool. I have a jellyfish, but I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real. The person told me it was real when I bought it. But I don't think it's real. I think that I don't think it's real. Here, I'll show it to you. Hold on one sec. There we go. Hey! What's up, Dwarf? It's so nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. How are you feeling? Why aren't I getting... Where's my badge? What? Why aren't my badges on? Give me one sec. How are you feeling, Dwarf? Okay, why aren't my badges on? None of my badges are on. That's really weird. There. And one left. There. That should work. I'm good at the gym, getting my pump on. Hell yeah. Dwarf, I've got bad news. I don't know if you saw the messages that I sent you. But I fractured my elbow. I fractured my elbow, so I'm not going to be able to lift for 6 to 8 weeks. God. Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. I'm still gonna be working on this arm, but I can't really move this arm that much. So I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed because this is my dominant arm, right? So it's bigger than my left arm, and I like it being big. I've really gotten quite strong at the gym. But now it's rough. Leg day 5 times a week. Oh yeah, over the next 6 weeks, my legs are gonna get jacked. Over the next 6 weeks, because I'm still gonna go to the gym. I'm still gonna do my bike ride. I'm still gonna do the leg presses and stuff. I'm still gonna do anything that I can that I can't use this for. But sorry to hear that. No, I'm sorry I didn't see them. I haven't checked my Insta in a few days. Oh yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries. I'm not trying to badger you or anything. I was just saying, oh, out of the gym now. Yeah, I'll still be going. My legs are gonna get pretty jacked by then. And you know what? The winter is coming up, so I'm not really gonna be, like showing off that much because you're always in like a sweater or you're always in stuff like that. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Wait. So, plugging it in. Do you go to the gym too? What we should do is I should figure out how to use Discord. And I want to make like a fitness channel kind of thing. I don't want to make a fitness channel on YouTube or anything, but I want to make like a kind of just a big group chat, just a big group chat that anybody who works out in our community, they can post there, their workouts, and they can get some encouragement, you know what I mean? It's always nice to post a workout and then see that, somebody's encouraging you and stuff like that. That'd be cool. I saw something on my YouTube channel the other day that said that I have a community, but it's turned off. I need to look into that because if there's a new feature where people can just recommend stuff and talk, like on my community, that would be great. Because to be honest with you, Dwarf, you're my only gym bud. Waffle doesn't come around that much anymore, unfortunately. But he was the guy who got me in the gym. And yeah, I appreciate it. It's nice to have somebody that you can talk to. Oh god, am I gonna die here? 1 health. Of course. There we go. I need to get back into it. I used to go 5 times a week. I got a gym membership, but I always find excuses not to go. Ah, damn. Well, buddy, if you have the gym membership, trust me, I know that it's tough because even when I was super motivated to get into the gym, I went and I got my gym membership and I didn't go for like 2 weeks. I had to get my courage up, But now I love it. I go for walks, but I think the gym will be better since I'm alone most of the day. Well, for me personally, I love what the gym is turning me into. Like, I love the shape that I'm in. When I came back from Japan, you can look back at older videos. When I came back from Japan, I was 218 pounds. I had a huge belly and everything. And I'm glad to be down. But for me, I find that it helps with my mental health. I find that it helps with my mental health much more than it helps with my physical health. Obviously, it helps my physical health, but if I'm having a rough day, or if I'm really frustrated, or if even I'm really happy, if I'm having a, like plugging it in, your donations today have sent me on, like, such a happy, mood that I kind of want to run to the gym and get it out of me, I find that it's helped with my confidence. I found that it's helped me I just find that it helps with my confidence. When people come up to you and ask you for advice because you're looking good and you're looking fit and stuff like that, that's like a huge compliment, you know? So, I would say go to the gym more for your mental health because it'll make you feel great. It'll make you feel great. If you're having a rough day, you go, you work it out, you have some time to think about it. It's really helped me out. Going to the gym for me is part of my recovery process, if that makes any sense. All right, so we're getting rid of all this. No, we'll keep these because these help us, but we need lots of these. I really believe that physical. I know the feeling. I work second shift, so going to the gym at night is time during the week. I'm so lucky I don't have to deal with so many people. Yeah, I prefer to go to the gym in the middle of the night, but now that I live so far away from the gym, I can't, especially during the winter because when it's winter time, it's going to take me a good hour and 20 minutes to walk through all of the snow all the way down to the gym. It's going to take me like an hour and 20 minutes. But a lot of people would say, like, they're not going to go to the gym in the winter, but I'm just going to use that as motivation. I need to. Maybe not today. I messed up on my sobriety. We'll do it tomorrow. The gym is therapy. I call it muscle therapy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Plugging it in. I'm telling you, it'll help with your sobriety too. It'll help with your sobriety too. Because when you're on the bike, like I do the bike a lot, but when you're on these things and you're working out and you're feeling good and stuff like that, it helps you think clearer. Like a lot of the decisions that I make for my channel, for my life, for stuff like that, I usually make them while I'm biking at the gym. It's a great thing. And you know what, buddy? You can do it like this too. If you're at the point with your drinking where you're still kind of drinking all the time, but you're trying to like slow down and you're trying to quit and stuff like that, a great thing to do is just say, hey, listen, if you're going to drink, right? Like if you are going to drink that day, you know it in your brain, you know it for yourself, I am going to drink this day. Just go to the gym first, And I'm not even saying don't drink when you get home. I'm not even saying don't drink when you get home. I'm just saying go to the gym first. And when you get home, you might not want to drink. When you get home, you might have thought about it really well at the gym and got it out of your system. Consistency is key. Absolutely. Absolutely. I try to go to the gym every single day. And I know that is like overkill, but I don't do a full workout every day. What I do is on the first day, I'll just bike for a half an hour and I'll do my lifts with the weights, and then that's considered like a rest day. And then the next day, I'll do my biking, and then I'll do all of the upper body machines and stuff like that. And then the next day, I'll do the biking and then all the lower body machines. And then I go back to just biking for half an hour and doing my weights. So I don't do a full workout every time, but I try and go every day. But now I at least I can take the bus somewhat home where I'm living right now. but not on Sunday. So from now on, I'm dedicating Sunday just to filming and editing. So Sunday is going to be my one day off a week. There we go. Yeah, addiction is such a nonsense. This is good advice. You need to get that into routine in the evenings when my head is thinking confused. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Isaac, what's up? And remember, like, addiction will try and trick you. You know what I mean? Addiction will try and trick you. But one piece of advice that I got when I was in rehab that was very useful to me was if you are going to drink or if you are going to use your drug of choice, right? And you know that, then go for a half an hour walk before you use it. I'm not saying don't use it. I'm just saying before you do use it, take yourself on like an hour walk, a half an hour walk, and while you're on that walk, don't even think about drinking. Don't even think about, I'll be back soon. Just think about nature. Think about the things that are around you. Think about the things that you see. If you're walking around a neighborhood with people walking their dogs, wave at them and say hello. Just go for a walk and then come home. And if you want to drink after that, then go for it. But at least you got yourself out and you went for a walk, and that's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment, you know? Being able to just put it off a little bit, you know, that is still a huge accomplishment. Kind of just dropped by. I need to watch a video of this level I'm in and do my own stream. Oh, okay. Are you stuck in, you're stuck in Doom Eternal, eh? Okay. And remember, plugging it in. Remember too, and I'm being absolutely dead serious about this. If you're having a rough time, feel free to contact me. You know, my Instagram is out there. A lot of people say, well, I don't have Instagram. Well, then fucking sign up for it. Takes 2 goddamn seconds. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't have Instagram. Okay, well, just sign up. It takes a moment, right? So if you ever need anything, or if you're feeling tempted, or if you're having a rough day and stuff, shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can, and I'll talk with you. If you're having a rough night in the middle of the night and you need somebody to talk to for an hour, it's what I've dedicated my life to. So I'd love to be there. I'd love to be there for you guys. Just remember that. All of you guys. Isaac, try plugging it in. Dorsquatch, all of you guys. I really care about you guys. Bro, I can say the same thing to you about Discord. Discord and Instagram are not the fucking same at all. You need to learn how to use... Discord. Okay? If you've been on any social media for the last 20 years, you can sign into Instagram and know exactly what to do. There's a message, there's an upload, and that's it. You know what I mean? On Discord, you've got channels after channels and links after links, and there's a whole sidebar with a whole bunch of different nonsense going on. It is not the same. It is not the same. Also, I've been on Discord. I tried Discord. I will start it again. I will learn how to use it. I will learn how to use it. Yeah, I want to make a Discord so we can chat. Thanks. I signed up on a Discord server house, but cravings got the better of me. Hey man, you're human. You're human, man. cravings have been getting the better of me with these stupid fucking energy drinks for months, for years. But I have what I have, and I'm going to try again when I run out of them. I'm going to try again, because that's the best thing to do. Just try again. Just try again. Don't fall out of it. Because as long as you're trying, you're healing. When you're trying, you're healing. Because you got to remember, guys, you're sick. You guys got to remember that you are sick. You're all sick people. No, you got to remember that what you're dealing with isn't like social pressure. You know, you're dealing with a disease. And it's not easy to just deal with a disease. Like for me, quitting alcohol was a million times harder than my cancer. You know what I mean? Like, people like to, people will hype me up as, like I've done interviews for the town newspaper, right? About my YouTube channel. You can find these online because they're newspapers, right? And it will say, cancer survivor starts YouTube channel, gains over 1,000 viewers or some shit like that. And it's like, look, beating addiction was way worse than beating cancer. So, just putting it out there. It is a very hard thing to do. So if you slip up, it's alright. The big problem is when you stop trying. And what's good too, plugging it in, is that you realize your mistakes. You know what I mean? You realize that you've made a mistake, or you sound like you're. I believe that you're on track, even though you might have messed up today. Whatever, you're on track. I'm on track with quitting these. What I did, I can show you. What I did was, the last time I was at the grocery store, god damn it! Instead of buying energy drinks, I bought all of this. I bought this big smoothie. I bought a big cranberry raspberry juice. I bought a case of Pepsi, and I bought this, just smaller cranberry juice. So, even though I'm having one of these today, I am preparing for tomorrow, if that makes any sense. Quitting drinking is a lot harder than quitting smoking, at least, but smoking, everyone acknowledges is bad. I would agree. Smoking doesn't alter your mood, right? Like, you don't smoke a cigarette and then get that kind of false confidence that you do with alcohol, right? Man. Yeah, the main thing is that you keep trying. Remember, this is my favorite thing to say, and I came up with this personally. I came up with this comparison personally. Nobody remembers a great champion for all of the times that they lost the belt. They remember how many times they won the belt. You know, John Cena has held the world title 17 times. 17 times he's held the world title. In order to do that, and now he's not the champion anymore, so in order for him to do that, he had to lose 18 times, right? He had to lose it. So technically, he's better at losing the championship than he is at holding on to it. You know what I mean? But nobody thinks like that. They think, hey, he's a 17-time champion. He's the best in the world. He's the best wrestler when it comes to amount of championships that he's won. Yeah, people don't care about all of the times that you lose the belt. They care about how many times you won the belt. And every time you put the bottle down and decide to do something other than drinking, then you've won. And you've won the belt. That comparison to me is so it means a lot to me because I love wrestling. And one day I want to get a custom belt made for the channel. Not a cheap one, because I know that there's websites out there that'll make you a pretty shitty looking thing that'll say like beer drinking contest winner. You know, they're so generic, right? But I want to get a legitimate leather belt with like I want to pay like $2,000 for this thing. I want it to be a legitimate belt. And that's what I'm gonna wear. That's gonna be like my YouTube prop, you know? Because I feel like I'm an absolute champion. I've been when Roman Reigns was the world champ, he was the world champ for like 1,300 and I think 37 days. And when I beat that record, I was like, you know what? Now I'm the champ. Okay? Now I'm the champ. So I really want to get a belt made. I really want to get a belt made. This is the sound I hear in my nightmares. That's true. And you gotta remember, man, that it's not hard if you lose that belt, right? If you lose that belt, it's not hard to get it back. All you need to do is make that commitment again. You just got to make that commitment again, and you're the champion again. You know what I mean? The great part about being a sober champion is that it doesn't take years to achieve it. You don't need to work your way through the mid-card to become a sober champion. The only thing that you have to do to become a sober champion, you can even become a sober champion while you are drunk. All you need to do is say, no more. And then immediately, champion again. All you have to say, nope, not any more of that. Champion. Telling you, it's the easiest championship you'll ever win. No way, I got gifted. Yes, Ethan, you got gifted a membership. By the way, for all the members, there's like 30 videos. There's like 30... I think there's like 30 videos that are up right now. For members only. My video game hunting videos, all the way until the end of the year, are available for you guys. Try plugging it in did that. Try plugging it in did that. What an amazing guy. He did 3 sets of 5 gift memberships. That is unbelievably generous in kind. Unbelievably. As a matter of fact, I need to acknowledge you guys in a video. I need to acknowledge you guys in your own video. So what I'm gonna do after I'm done live streaming, I'm going to just make a thank you video. I'm gonna make a thank you video. I'm gonna shout you guys out, because you guys have been so helpful. And I gotta tell you, during this move, I never ever expected that I would have had to just get up and move. You know, This whole move has cost me around 5 grand. So the help is unbelievably appreciated. And yeah, I'm gonna make a dedicated video for you guys. So keep an eye on that. Check your mentions because I'll tag all of you guys in it. But I really appreciate you guys. An amazing person, guy. Keep it up. Thanks, buddy. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. I try to do what I can. You know, if the thing is, if I can help, my mom always told me when I was young that if you can help somebody, that you should help somebody. If you have the ability to do something for someone else that is kind, you know, do it. So that's what I'm all about. Okay. I gotta remember to use my items. And I gotta remember that I can kick these guys. Okay. We're not gonna use an item on just 2. We're not gonna use an item on just 2. We'll take these guys out one by one. Is that a shark? Oh no, it's a bottle. I thought it was a shark. If you guys know any so bad that they're good if you guys know any so bad that they're good horror movies, please let me know. Please let me know if you know any so bad they're good horror movies. Because in October this year, I will be I'll be reviewing a bunch of crappy Halloween movies. All right. Did I get him? Dang it. I can't stand these enemies. Tonight is pizza night. Tonight is pizza night. But I have to figure out a new pizza to order because I can't order my regular concoction that I make. So, I don't know what... I can't put any kind of ham on it. I can't put any pepperoni on it. I'm thinking maybe like a barbecue chicken pizza where they do the chicken, but they also put like a drizzle of barbecue sauce on top of it. I think I might do that. What I'd really like is Burger King, because I live relatively close to Burger King now. And when I lived at my old place, I lived very far away from Burger King. So I'm looking forward to getting some Burger King one of these days. Burger King's expensive in Canada, though. Like a Whopper meal in Canada will cost you like $18. Really expensive. The only fast food restaurant in Canada that is like reasonable is pizza. You know, I can order like a large pizza for about $22, and out of a large pizza I can usually get maybe 3 to 4 meals, which makes each meal only like $6, which is actually really affordable. But then if you go to McDonald's, you'll get like a Big Mac meal, and then if you wanted to upgrade it to like a milkshake instead of a pop, like a large milkshake, it would cost the same as a large pizza, which is insane because then you're only getting one meal out of it. I don't know. I always have to think economical. Because now that I'm in the gym, I'm eating a lot more. Now that I'm in the gym, I'm eating like quite a bit more than I used to. I'm still not eating breakfast though. I want to get into breakfast, but I don't think that breakfast I don't think breakfast really does anything. Like, I've always thought of breakfast, unless you're actively going to do something. Like, if you work construction, for example, and you're about to go for like a 12-hour shift in construction, then I totally see eating a big breakfast because of all the work you're going to be doing directly in the morning. But realistically, how much work are people doing before like 11, 12 p.m. in order for them to need the energy for it? I've just never understood breakfast. I've always, even when I was a kid and we were eating like just our big thing when we were a kid was Nestle Quick, the 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 just a little the Nestle Quick cereal. That was our thing. And I would think to myself, even as a child, why am I eating candy for breakfast? You know, or like a Pop-Tart. Like, these things are like candy. I want to play Superman 64 on the channel. I want to do a stream where we play Superman 64 and actually beat it. Like, actually beat the whole game. Gotta eat frequently. Also, have good activity. Well, yeah, I think that what I like to do is I like to wake up. I like to street, because you gotta remember, I wouldn't say that I'm like I have a phobia of like body odor and stuff like that, but I take a bath or a shower at least 4 times a day, right? It's frustrating, but I take one right when I wake up, and then if I leave the house, even if I just leave the house to, you know, run to the corner store or something, when I come back, I'll have a shower, and then before I start, like, I had a shower right before, ow! I had a shower right before I started the stream, and then I'll have a shower before I go to bed. I'm very, I don't want to say self-conscious, but when I was in rehab, I learned how important bathing is to sobriety, and I always want to present myself properly. And part of presenting yourself is not smelling bad. You know what I mean? So I take like 4 showers a day. I don't really have time to eat breakfast as well. I remember though when, do you guys know the cereal called Vector? You guys know that cereal, Vector? Anyway, banana strawberry protein shake for breakfast. That was pretty quick and low calories. See, I don't consider a shake breakfast. It's just a drink. I'm saying it can replace it. Like, I would much rather drink this. Like, right in the morning, I would much rather drink this whole thing than have, like, pancakes and bacon and eggs and all that. I need to take more showers to make you feel good. Get a serotonin boost. Yeah, and you know what, buddy? A big part of sobriety is making yourself feel good. You know? The reason why I don't have facial hair is because I use my facial hair as a guide to see how depressed I am, if that makes any sense. If I'm in a really good mood, if I'm happy, if I'm in a great mood, then I am going to be all about shaving my head every day and shaving my face every day. But if I fall into a funk, I'll realize it because I have facial hair, right? And then I'll see the facial hair and I'll say to myself, okay, it's time to step back. It's time to reflect. It's time to go have a shower and get clean and stuff like that. So, yeah, having bathing is very, very important to it. Same with making sure that you only ever wear clean clothes. And that also means changing clothes frequently. If you went out in the sun and you got all sweaty, then don't come home and sit on the couch. Go and have a shower and put on new clothes. You know, it'll make you feel so much better. Protein's good first thing in the morning. When I played hockey, I would have steak and eggs before breakfast. When I was a hockey player, I'd have steak and eggs before breakfast. Okay. Well, you know what? With those donations that I got during this stream, I should be able to use some of it for my sling. So, a little bit later, it's only 5 o'clock now, and the store closes at 10. So, a little bit later, I'm gonna run back out to the store, probably around 8-ish when we're going through heat warning right now. 37 degrees. So, it's 37 degrees with humidity. It's 32 degrees without humidity. It's just gross outside. We need to follow these predefined meals. Yeah, absolutely. Just eat when you're hungry. You know? Eat when you're hungry. Hey, Paul, what's up, buddy? Eat when you're hungry. Don't overeat. You know? Don't overeat. When you're full, you're full. You don't need to eat anymore. We're not kids anymore. And our parents aren't making us eat the entire plate before we go play video games. You know? If you're full, you're full. Leave it at that. That's a hard thing for me to do while I'm in Japan, though. While I'm in Japan, I'm going to have to start, like, probably jogging for, like, at least a half an hour a day. Yeah, I need to stay a lot more fit next time. Because I eat like crazy when I'm in Japan. I eat like crazy when I'm in Japan. Portion sizes in the US are out of control. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Oh, yeah, the portion sizes in the States are unbelievable. Unbelievably big. Yeah, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Like, if I went to, like, a Texas Roadhouse barbecue, it would be ridiculous. You order the kids' meal to get a reasonable size, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. When I was in New York, when I was in New York City, I went to a deli or a diner, not a deli, a diner. I went to a diner for breakfast one day, and they literally brought me my breakfast on a plate that was big enough to serve a turkey. Like, you know the plate that you put your turkey on at Thanksgiving? That's how big the plate was. And it was like 90% potatoes. They must have given me like 8 or 9 potatoes. Oh. Portion sizes in Canada are reasonable. Portion sizes in Canada are reasonable. Usually when I go to a restaurant in Canada, I can eat every single thing on my plate. Yeah, when I go to a restaurant in Canada, I can usually eat every single thing on my plate. If I went to a restaurant in the States, there's no way that I could do that. You know what, though? Portion sizes in Japan are pretty big, too. Portion sizes in Japan are pretty big. But the difference is most of the stuff is healthy. You know what I mean? You're eating a lot of, like, natto. Or you're eating a lot of something that's healthy. Whereas in America, like, a lot of it is junk and unhealthy, you know? The whole world is getting obese. Like, the whole world, other than countries that are, like, in peril. Everybody is just eating so much. But, yeah, I've never seen portion sizes as big. You know what, though? Portion sizes in Germany are really big, too. Portion sizes in Germany are you get a big fucking schnitzel, and then you get, like, a big bowl of free. Yeah, Germany portion sizes are pretty big, too. The advice here is that if you order out, put the food on the plate before eating. Otherwise, you'll overeat. That's not a bad idea. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I really want to come to Texas. I really, really, really want to come down to Texas. And when I'm in Texas, I want to go to one of those barbecue restaurants that have like a 72-ounce steak challenge. And I want to do that. I want to do that. I'd like not eat the day before and then just eat this massive steak. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. What do you guys think? There we go. If your meal has a good amount of protein and fiber, it's hard to eat a lot. That's true. I don't know if you know this, try plugging it in, but I am recovering from bulimia. So, when I was in rehab, I was also getting help with bulimia. I had an eating disorder. I've been really good for the last... since I came back from Japan. The last time that anything happened with that was in Japan. So it's been over a year. And I'm doing good, but something that I have to worry about is overeating. Overeating. One time on the channel, I ate 6 steaks in one sitting. One time on the channel, I ate 6 steaks. And another time on the channel, I ate 3 pizzas. Just in a row. Just pizzas. Just ridiculous. There's a lot of those challenges here in the States. There was a show, Man vs. Food, to cover them. I think I've heard of that. That's where the guy goes to restaurants and sees how much of the food he can stick up his butt. No, I've heard of that. I would love to do that. That's a huge thing in Japan. Basically, every restaurant that you go into will have some sort of giant food. Like, there was this one giant gyoza. I don't know if you know what a gyoza is, but it's essentially like a pierogi or a dumpling or something like that. It's just something... It's like a pierogi or a dumpling, you know? And this thing was like the size of like a log that you would put in your fireplace. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Also, the Japanese eating champion is like a 5'1", thin, tiny little girl. Not girl, she's a woman, but she's tiny. She must weigh like 80 pounds. And she just does it, you know? A ramen challenge where the bowl is like this big and it's piled up like this much. She just sits there, eats the whole thing. And then every once in a while she gets up and jumps around for a minute or two. It's very weird. Maybe I should make a video about her. Starting in September, there's gonna be a lot more different styles of videos. You know what else I wanted to try? I want to try and give journalism a shot. I want to find some kind of like some kind of protest or some kind of Just something, and go cover it, you know? Damn it. Ramen pho sounds pretty good right now. I love ramen. I love ramen. You know what's really nice? If you go to a good ramen restaurant, they have century soup. Where the broth is never thrown out. It's just topped up at the end of the night and it continuously boils for like years. If you can find a ramen restaurant that has century soup, oh lord. What you can do is usually you can get a free refill of your broth, of your soup. Because they put a lot of stuff on there. They put the noodles on there, and then they might put pork on there. They might put, they'll definitely put a little bit of cabbage on there. They'll definitely, like, they put a lot on there, and you can just get refills of the broth, which is great. You know what's really cool? I have eaten traditional ramen at the top of a mountain that is right near Mount Fuji. Right near Mount Fuji. So when you go on the tour to Mount Fuji, they don't actually take you to Mount Fuji. They take you to a mountain that's right beside it so you can see Mount Fuji and you can see the whole thing. Up there, all the way at the top, they have like a little shopping district because people go on tours there, right? And there's a ramen restaurant, and I remember getting the ramen, taking it out of the restaurant, and just sitting on a bench and looking over like a side of a mountain, looking at Mount Fuji, and I was like, fuck, man. This could have only happened if I stayed sober, and I did, and like, look where I am now, you know? Such an amazing feeling. Such an amazing feeling. And I gotta tell you, try plugging it in. These things, they come quickly. They come quickly. I've said it a million times. When I did get sober, I made a 5-year plan to get to Japan because it was my dream, right? I made a 5-year plan, and if I did everything that I did properly in those 5 years, I'd be able to go to Japan at the end of it. And I was able to accomplish everything on that list in 14 months. And within 14 months of me getting sober, I managed to find an apartment, find a job, be able to pay my bills, and be able to save up enough to go to Japan for a month, right? 14 months. I was astonished on just how quick it was, you know? And 14 months might sound like a really long time, but I promise it goes quick. Waffle's here! Man. Good to see you. Boys still like me even though I'm disabled. Bro offered to do all the work when I'm crippled. I can't lose, Kai. Well, buddy, I'm telling you, and I've told you this before in private and stuff like that, Waffle. It really doesn't matter if, like, finding love and stuff like that really doesn't matter about what you look like and if you're disabled or not, right? Finding love and companionship, the person shouldn't care if you're disabled. You know what I mean? And you will find it, my man. You will find it. And that sounds good. You can get a big, strong guy to help you out. That'd be nice. Oh, wait, no. You like more femme. I get it. Your purpose is what you make of it. Being kind to people and finding others to kind makes me happier. Absolutely. And Waffle, it's so nice to see you. I was actually talking about you. About an hour ago. I was talking about you just about an hour ago. I was talking about how you you were the person to encourage me and to finally get me to actually go to the gym. And I was just saying, Waffle doesn't come around too much, but I thank him very much. So nice to see you, buddy. So nice to see you. And Waffle, you did inspire me. You did inspire me. I am, when I can afford it, I am going to get knee pads and elbow pads and a helmet. I am going to do that. Thank you for encouraging me on that. So silly. Okay. There. I predicted your injuries. Absolutely. Absolutely. The doctor said that my elbow looks like a spider web. It's not broken, luckily, or else that would have been like a multi-month thing. But they said that I don't know what the bone is called. I'm not a doctor. But they said that like my main bone, I don't know, is it called a scapula? No, that's in your shoulder. Either way, it looks like a spider web right now. Longboarding is better than skateboarding. I don't mind longboarding, but I just don't want to carry around a fucking longboard. That's why I got a penny board. I got a penny board specifically because it's small, right? I just wanted something small to match myself. I don't want to overcompensate with a longboard. I just want to be honest with everyone. No, that's funny. No, I've never ridden a penny board, and to be honest with you guys, the only reason I bought the penny board was because it was cheap. You know, I needed it was cheap. It was something that I realized. I moved to the other side of town, and I live on a hill, so if I'm going into town, it's all downhill. And I wanted to buy a bike, but I couldn't afford it. I went to Walmart, and the cheapest bike I could find was like $210 or something. And then I was on the marketplace, and somebody was selling that longboard for $15, that skateboard for $15. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just get that. That's much more severe than I thought. I thought it was just a scrape and a bruise. Well, I thought it was just a scrape and a bruise too, buddy. I thought it was just a scrape and a bruise as well. So I came home and I did my normal things, but I was in a lot of pain doing it. And then I woke up the next day, yesterday. And I tried to live stream. I was doing a live stream, and it was so painful that I was like, you know what, guys, I need to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, saw my doctor. He kind of inspected it, and then he sent me to get x-rays, and then the x-rays I haven't been formally diagnosed. I'm just waiting for my doctor to give me a call. But it's Saturday, so he'll probably only call me on Monday. So I don't have a formal diagnosis, but when I got my what's it called? When I got my x-ray, I could look at it. You know what I mean? In the room beside it, she pulled them up and we looked at it, and she said that's how I found out. We x-rayed my shoulder and we x-rayed my elbow. And in the x-ray, you can see that there's like, I guess hairline cracks, maybe? I don't know if that's what they call them. But yeah, there's cracks all over my thing. So I need to, what I was told just right away from the doctor is to get it into a sling. And then when those x-rays get to my doctor, then he can formally diagnose me, and we'll figure out what to do. Right now, I just need a sling. I'll go get one in a little bit. I didn't think that it was too big of a deal. But now, after doing this live stream and like moving around, I realize that, yeah, it's likely broken. No, it's not broken. It's not broken. If it was broken, I wouldn't be able to like do anything with it. It's just fractured. It's like a cracked pot. It's like if you cracked a pot, but the pot didn't break, but you got all those lines on it. That's what it's like. Or like glass. If you were to break glass and you see all those lines that come out, that's what it's like. But again, I haven't gotten a formal diagnosis yet. I saw the X-ray with my own eyes, though. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what the diagnosis is, but I saw with my own eyes, with the X-ray person, that it was messed up. Waffle, it's so nice to see you, man. I wish I could give you a big hug. It's always a pleasure when you stop by, buddy. And thank you so much for continuing to be a member. That means so much to me. You know, I'll check every week. I'll be like, oh, I hope Waffle's still here. And you still are. And I really appreciate that. What's cool is when it heals, it'll be stronger. Do you think? Why would it be stronger? Wouldn't it be weaker? Wouldn't it? Well, I guess I could see that. There we go. I thought cracks don't always heal. Well, again, guys, I don't have my formal diagnosis yet. I have to wait for my doctor, and then he'll tell me what to do. I need to do another Johnny Big Balls. I need to do another Johnny Big Ball shout out in my next Toronto vlog. I don't know, in MMA and stuff, they damage their bones on purpose. Oh yeah, maybe it just builds up scar tissue or cartilage or stuff. I don't know. I've seen people punching trees for some reason. Have you ever seen somebody boxing a tree? Like instead of using like a punching bag, they're using a tree. Have you ever seen that? I've seen that several times. It's to strengthen them. I can understand that, because the thing is, if you take a plant and if you push in its stem, like if you take a tomato plant, right? If you take a tomato plant and you bend the vine of it so a little bit of it cracks at the end, when that plant heals, it'll form like an entire new base around it, and it does make it significantly stronger. It's called I think it's called pinching. But I do understand that, because it works in plant life too. You guys want to see something gross? When I was young, I broke my finger, and this finger has this huge bump on it compared to this finger. Isn't that gross? I broke my finger, and then this big bump just appeared. Now I've got a pretty damn strong knuckle, I guess. You know how I broke this finger? Somebody took it and snapped it back. Somebody took it and snapped it all the way back. Ripped the skin on this side of my finger, snapped it all the way back. Fucking awful. Awful. Don't mess around, people. I'll be right back.
私自分の部屋が欲しいの。
自分の部屋かちょっと早いかな君だけの部屋を 動物の森に作ろう。家具を揃えたりおしゃれをしたり手紙を書いたりアルバイトも。さあ何から始めようかな。
パパも住んでいいかな。
任天堂64動物の森。
パパの部屋どう？いいじゃないか。
4人まです。
64。
自分の部屋が欲しいの。
ちょっと早いかな。
動物の森に君だけの部屋を作ろう。家具を揃えたりおしゃれをしたり。さあ何から始める？任天堂64動物の森。
パパも住んでみる？
Duke Nukem Zero Hour for Nintendo 64. For mature audiences only.
Oh. 13 weapons, 40 new and returning characters, hundreds of new puzzles to solve, and 15 larger-than-life 3D levels. Earthworm Jim 3D. Get in, or get out.
Excitebike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone. Sorry. Excitebike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone.
Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm back. So, it's good to see you guys. So nice to see Waffle. Did you guys know Waffle was the very first person to ever donate to my channel? He was the very first person to ever donate to my channel, and I really appreciate that, and I'll never forget it. I was sitting in Japan in my apartment, and very first donation ever. I'll never forget it. And then I was playing a fighting game. I think I was playing Mortal Kombat, and Waffle wanted me to play a different game, and he sent me, I think, like $15 or something. And I picked up Super Mario Kart, and we had a great stream of Super Mario Kart. Actually, I should play that game again. That was a lot of fun. So huge thank you to Waffle. I will never forget that. And it was on my birthday. Too. Waffle's the man. But thank you, guys. I am going to be making a video today, right when I get off this stream. This stream's probably going to be a long stream, though, because I'll probably stream around... What time is it now? I gotta go get that sling. And the store closes at 10. So, I kind of want to go a little bit later, because it's a heat wave right now. So when I'm done that, I'm going to make a dedicated video, just to shout you guys out and to say thank you and stuff like that. Let you know what I do with the donations and stuff. Really appreciate you guys. One thing that I always want to do, even if I ever become a big YouTuber, I want you guys to know where your donations are going. So I want to make a video about that. Oh, cool. Okay, buddy. Okay, we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Okay. I think when my investments come out, I'm going to invest in gold. Do you guys think that would be a good idea? Do you guys think that would be a good idea? I saw, and I never want to take any kind of financial advice from social media, but I saw a guy, and all he did was, why am I back here? Oh, it's just a shortcut, that's it? Damn, where do I have to go? Do I go this way? Hard to say. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so now we have to find another way. Has anybody played this game? Has anybody played this game and knows what I have to do next? I've beaten the, Oh, I want to invest in gold. That's what I was going to say. He just bought 2 ounces of gold, held on to it for a year. This is where I need to be. He bought 2 ounces of gold, held on to it for a year, and then sold it, and he got like a $2,000 or $3,000 return. Uh-oh, a boss. Invest in a weapons company too? I don't know, man, because our stock market is different than your stock market. I'm sure Canadians can trade on your stock market as well, but we have the TSX, Toronto Stock Exchange. And I don't know how to do investing. Like I have like an accountant. I have somebody who does my investing for me. Because I've never learned that. I've never learned that. My mom always handled my money. It was just the way that I was raised, you know? My mom was in control of my money, and then when my mom passed away, my aunt took over. Because I'm bad with money. I'm bad with money. If I have money, I'll spend it, right? So I prefer to leave my investments with my family members so they can say, hey, Kai, you know what? If you want to go to Japan, maybe you shouldn't buy that 4-foot tall cinema roll plushie. Maybe you shouldn't buy that. You know what I mean? But they do investments, and my return usually is around 4 or 5 grand, and I want to increase that. I want to increase that, but that only comes out in March, which is a pain in the ass. I have to wait all the way till March to access any of that. I like how the blooper is just floating around. Uh-oh. So does this mean I can't? I beat it when it came out in 2000, all the way back then, eh? I guess I am on the right track now, though. I guess I am on the right track. If we're fighting a boss, I must be on the right track. There we go. Oh. You know what's really cool? Since I've been in my new place, I've only had 3 nightmares. I've only had 3 nightmares, and I've been here, what, Is today the 9th? I've been here for 9 days now. 3 nightmares in 9 days? I think that's a record. I think that's a record. I don't think that I've gone like a steady pace like that in an unbelievably long amount of time. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I almost feel good enough to wanna like put myself out there and be in a relationship again. But I'd really prefer to be single for when I go to Japan. I would very much prefer to be single when I go to Japan. So, but I am positive, and when I'm positive, I think about like I think about other things. Uh-oh. Oh, we did it. All right. Ah, okay. So which one should we go in first? Okay. So that goes in there. Does this lead anywhere? Ah. Oh, a snowman. I like the snowman. Gotta make sure to explore. So, my friends, thanks so much for being here tonight. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Really, really means a lot to me. We're gonna have a nice night. We're gonna have a nice night. A little bit later, I'm going to... Up. A little bit later, we're going to switch up games, and I'm going to play Castlevania 64. I got to the second level last time we played. Oh god. So I'd like to beat that. So when I go to the drugstore to get the sling, I will come back and we'll do that. All right. I'm not getting any... Am I not getting any points for these? Oh, come on. Oh. I like all Castlevania, but never played them. Oh, well then I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. You know what? The music in the game the Castlevania game that I'm going to be playing in a bit. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. Oh. Why the stream so small? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Okay. Look at these tubes. I'm guessing I have to go into those tubes. Come on. Oh, that's what those things are. Okay. Talk to me. He doesn't want to talk to me. Well, what the hell? Why not? My favorite was Castlevania Judgment, which most people don't like, since it's similar. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that before. Castlevania Judgment? Never heard of that one. The music in The music in Castlevania 64 is really good. Really good. Yeah, there's this one level in it. It's called the Castle Dower, or no, the Castle Center, and it's one of the coolest. It's one of the coolest levels in a video game that I've ever played. It's so cool. It's so cool because you're in like the main entrance area of Dracula's castle, and there's an entire like gladiator arena inside of this castle, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but in this gladiator arena, we'll see it tonight. We'll see it tonight. But in this gladiator arena, there is a giant animal. I'm not going to tell you what kind of animal, but there's a giant animal lying there, and it's so spooky. And it's just such a cool level. And it's like the 4th level, so it's not too far into the game, so we will see it. I want to beat that entire game tonight, though. I want to beat that entire game tonight. We'll try to do a speed run of it. Well, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll keep a timer going. I wish I knew how to just put a timer on screen. for like the countdown. And what we'll do is we won't look up the time, because obviously I'm not going to be able to get a world record speed run. But I do know that game pretty well. All right. Is that it? Okay, so those are just shortcuts. So I gotta find something here. Do I go down here? No, you can't go down there. The final boss of the Castlevania 64 game is, to me, the second coolest boss in the entire N64 library. I think it's the second best boss. I think the best boss is Twin Mold from Majora's Mask, where you're fighting the giant like snake things that are flying through the air, and you can put on the giant mask and stuff. That is, for me, the coolest Nintendo 64 boss battle. But this boss battle is so cool too. Oh, there's another thing that I need to get. God damn. I'm so confused. Okay. Is it this way? Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Just to this. Okay. Okay. Hey, Burden Cup Gaming! Hey, what is up? What is up? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. I'd love to be able to help. How are ya? I'm a little lost in this game. If anybody knows where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I'm not getting any experience from these jabronis. There we go. All right. Is it this way? No, this just goes down. Very confused. Okay. So guys, travel plans. I'd really like to go to Texas or Florida or Chicago. That's what I would like to do in the future. I think that would be very cool. I just need to figure out logistics. Chapter 4 is very hard to find. Well, damn it. That's all I want to get to. I'll get to chapter 4 and then I'll go do my errands. I'll go do my errands and come back from it. Do I have to fly across here? You have to go to the bridge that leads to the Forever Forest and then go west? It's not down here? It's not down here? Oh, for God's sake. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Forever Forest, eh? Okay, we went down here. We went down here. I'm guessing then there's nothing down here for us. Ow. Oh. Okay, I guess I gotta get out of the sewer. I guess I gotta... The Toad Tower Tunnel is the only side quest to see. Oh, okay. 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 Good to know, because I would have just stayed down here. How do I get out? Okay, you said the one with the forest? There we go. Oh my lord, the heat wave is awful. The heat wave is awful. I wish I had one of those fans that mists you. You know what I'm talking about? They sell them at Home Depot. You attach it to a bucket, and it sprays mist at you. Yes, but you have to go back to Toad Town and go left from the bridge. Okay, that's where I'm going. Toad Town. Okay. Here. So I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. I think I go up here and then I go left. What does this say? Yes, Toad Town. Oh, damn it. Just immediately take him out. There we go. This music. The music is so silly. The music is so silly. Am I going the right way? Yes. Damn it! There we go. Okay, here's the bridge. You have to go back to Toad Town and go left from the bridge. Alright. Here's Toad Town. What's my health? Alright, so I'm at Toad Town now. There we go. Left from the bridge. Left from the bridge. We could save. You don't have to go down. You have to go down one screen. Okay. Okay. All right. Is this the bridge you're talking about? Is this the bridge you're talking about? So I go left? Then go all the way left to a house where Shy Guys are coming out. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm still going left. Still going left. What is all this? Shy Guys. I love Shy Guys. You know what they're called in Japan? They're called hey-hos. I can't go any farther left. Can't go any farther left. The first house back on screen? Okay. Okay. This one? Take out the boot and go invisible. Oh, okay. Okay. In that house where there was nobody? Okay. I would have never in a million years thought of that. Never in a million years. I don't get it. It's not doing anything. Must wait a little while. I don't know, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Try plugging it in. Stalker, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Stalker? Alright, this isn't doing anything. This is not doing anything. Okay. The green ghost is a stalker. Oh, true. Oh my. Uh-oh. All right. So, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Well, the entrance is in that house. In a secret panel on the right wall. Damn. Damn. Very confusing. Do I have to ground pound this? I don't know. I'll pick it up again. I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get my sling for my arm. Whoop. Yeah. Can I read this? Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna go get a sling for my arm, and I'm gonna get some pizza. I'll be back tonight. We're gonna be playing Castlevania. Thanks for streaming and the advice. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, not a problem, buddy. I'll be back probably in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I will be back, though. I will be back tonight. Absolutely. All right. See you guys soon when I come back. Castlevania time. Bye, everyone. Dang it.